Hey guys, Cody here, Venomous Wargaming, back to you guys with another battle report. So, I just want to give a big shout out to every single one of you on this channel. Thank you so much for getting us to 3,000 subscribers. Means a lot. I honestly never thought I'd get here whenever I was doing this for fun. I never even imagined I'd get over 1,000 subscribers. But we're making progress, so thank you guys so much. I love that you guys love my content, and I'm going to keep producing this really awesome content for you guys. So, awesome content for today being Hedonites of Slaanesh versus Idoneth Deepkin. So I'm here today with Heath. I'm going to jump straight over and show you guys all the army lists and stuff like that. So it's Hedonites of Slaanesh versus Idoneth Deepkin, my Idoneth Deepkin, and Heath's in command of the Deepkin. So I am very excited to debut Slaanesh on the channel with the new Battle Tome. I just finished painting them a couple days ago, and I am very happy with how they came out. They're very beautiful, if I do say so myself. And that's it. So big shout out to everybody on Patreon, and thank you guys so much for all the love and support, especially for all of you that donated to this army to make it happen for the channel. And just, yeah, thank you guys in general. So I'm going to jump straight in, and I'll explain Hedonites of Slaanesh, and then Heath will explain Idoneth Deepkin, and we'll jump straight into it. See you guys in just a second. Alright guys, 1900 points on the button of Hedonites of Slaanesh. No endless spells, so sorry, not going to debut those this game, but I do have an idea for how I want to run this army, and I don't know if I want to include the Mesmerizing Mirror, so what better way to tell if I should include it than to run a game without it? So 1900 points gives me 2 extra command points. So starting off from top to bottom pretty much, my host is going to be the Invader's host, so I have 3 generals in this list. Shilaxi is not one of them, but basically starting from the top, we got Shilaxi Helbane with a Living Whip. So she is standing directly in the middle of my front line. Her spell is going to be Soul Slice Shards from the, I don't remember the discipline, but it's for Slaanesh demons. Obviously, that was really dumb, but you have to be a Slaanesh demon wizard to cast it. The other heroes I got on the list, my general being the Keeper of Secrets right here. She has the command trait Skin Taker, which means she heals D3 wounds at the end of the combat phase if she kills any models. She has the Rod of Misrule, so basically at the start of the hero phase, on a 1, Heath gets a command point. On a 2 through 5, I get a command point. On a 6, I get D3 command points. Yeah. And she's got the Sinistrous Hand to pick up someone's skin after she's done with them. And then apply lotion to it. Who knows? I really don't want to know what they do with that skin. Maybe they wear it, maybe
She's just into extreme leatherworking.
Yeah, exactly. Man, I remember being like a professional leatherworker on World of Warcraft. I made so much money. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. Moving on, so her spell is the Progeny of Damnation. That is from the Greater Demon spell lore. So I'll explain all these spells as we go, otherwise poor Heath here and you guys alike will have to listen to me explain the same thing 15,000 times, and I will explain it when we go, to save you all that great displeasure of hearing me talk too much.
I mean, after a few drinks, like...
Yeah, I'm sure my voice is quite pleasant after a few drinks. So, the next Keeper of Secrets I got over here, by the way, both these Keeper of Secrets are from Creature Caster. Absolutely love the models. The casting on it was absolute perfection, and the models are gorgeous. The spell she has is Hysterical Frenzy. I'll explain that later. That's also from just the Slaanesh Demon lore instead of the Greater Demon lore. Her artifact is the Icon Infinite Excess, so basically it's a banner that she can use at the start of the combat phase. I think it's once per game, and if I do, everybody that's wholly within 12 inches of her gets to reroll 1s to hit. I don't know if I explained this, but the artifact on my general is the... Yeah, never mind, I did explain it. So moving back over here, the Contorted Epitome is my 3rd general and last hero in this army list. The Contorted Epitome has the Phantasmagoria spell. That's basically, I roll 6 dice, and on a 5-up, it makes you -1 bravery. I can say that one now, because that's really easy to remember. And that's a nice one to have. So, basically, my heroes are here on the left. Then we go to the Epitome next to the center. Shilaxi, the Hero Killer, right up here in the middle. And the Keeper of Secrets, that's not the general, over here on the right. Moving into Battle Line, I have a 30-man unit of Demonettes, full command, and 2 units of 10 Demonettes in full command. I'm also running a War Squirrel Battalion, the Supreme Sybarites. So basically, I roll a dice at the start of every hero phase. If I roll below or equal to the number of heroes I have in this battalion that are currently alive and active on the board, get a command point. So as you guys can see, a lot of command point synergy here. So that's pretty much it for the list. The mission is Knife to the Heart. So my objective is right here, almost in the very back corner of my deployment zone, and the same thing with Heath. His is all the way over there. So that is it for Slaanesh. The Fane of Slaanesh also is right here, almost dead center in the board, wholly within my own territory. Hopefully that comes into play later in the battle when I begin summoning. But that's it. So I have no shooting other than a living whip attack coming from Shilaxi, and that's really about it. So we're going to jump straight over to Idoneth Deepkin, and I'll explain the list. Guys, Idoneth Deepkin here. Without even looking at the list, I am pretty sure this is 1,940 points, giving Heath an extra command point. His general is the Akhelian King. The King's command trait is going to be giving him +2 to his wounds, so he has 9 instead of 7. His artifact is the Armor of Sithay, which gives him a -1 to hit from melee weapons in close combat, making him a little bit more durable. The rest of the heroes are the Eidolon of Mithlan aspect of the Sea variant. Good lord. Whew, what a mouthful, and what a title. Almost as good as Daenerys Targaryen. Wow, if you guys watched Game of Thrones last night, which was last night for us, was episode 5?
Yeah.
I don't like Daenerys at all. Anyways, no spoilers here in case you guys didn't watch it. So, other heroes are the Isharan Tidecaster. Did you choose a spell to give her?
No, I'll just have her on the Rip tab.
Okay. Well, we'll let Heath choose a spell off camera, and he'll let us know later. So, Isharan Tidecaster, that's pretty much it. There's really nothing to explain with her. There's no War Scroll battalions, there's no extra artifacts or anything like that floating around, so the rest of the army, it's just 3 heroes, so the rest of the army is a Akhelian Leviathan, so he's going to be leading the charge, so to say.
Equipped with twin heavy bolters.
Yeah, and then we've got 2 6-man units of Morsar Guard, 1 3-man unit of Ishlean Guard. If you guys have been on this channel for a while, you'll know that I absolutely love my Idoneth Deepkin army, and I just haven't finished painting the rest of the Reavers and the Thralls because I've got like 90 of them, and I'll start painting them this week because I have big plans for the channel coming up, and I'm trying to finish every single one of my armies, and we'll get a lot more content out to you guys. But that's neither here nor there. So Heath's ship halves are over here behind my Fane of Slaanesh, so one half there, other half there. And that's pretty much it for the army. If you guys have been here for a while, like I said, you've seen this list a lot, and you should all know by now that Idoneth Deepkin is my favorite army that I have on the channel, right behind, or right in front of probably Nagash. But you guys don't like seeing Nagash, so he's unbalanced. That's just how it is. So we're going to jump straight into the game. The mission is Knife to the Heart. So basically at the start of turn 3, whoever controls both objectives wins immediately. That's going to be easier for me than it is for Heath because I can summon and I have a lot more models than he does. But Idoneth Deepkin are very capable of changing that in about a heartbeat, especially on turn 3.
Well, gotta go fast.
Yeah, gotta go fast. So that is going to be it for Idoneth Deepkin. I finished deploying first, so I'm going to choose to let Heath have the first turn, and we will see you guys in his hero phase. Are you ready, sir?
Ready.
Alright, we'll see you guys on turn 1 for Idoneth Deepkin. I started the hero phase on turn 1 for Idoneth Deepkin. Heath is going to go ahead and cast Arcane Corrasion, and that's going to have to hit the Demonettes over here on the right-hand flank because they are the closest visible enemy unit. So, roll it up.
11.
6, yeah, okay, yeah.
See? Diamond 6.
Yep.
Oh, no, that's 1.
Oh,
That's
so
6. My bad.
Does that cast? Oh, it does, yeah.
Yeah.
All you need is a 6. So, how many mortal wounds is that?
That would be 3.
Yeah, 3.
It's between 24 and 36. It was like 29.
Yep, so 3 mortal wounds. Alright, so 3 Demonettes are going to die, and I'll remove them, and that's pretty much it for your hero phase. Cast Mystic Shield on somebody with your Eidolon.
Yeah, and I'll cast Mystic Shield with my Eidolon.
Onto your Eidolon, or?
I've never really done Mystic Shield before.
You do it on the turtle since he's up front.
Yeah, I'll put it on Turtle.
Okay.
What's the guy's value for Mystic Shield?
5, I do believe. You got
7.
it, and I can't deny it anyways. So you go. That's the end of the hero phase. So we're gonna jump straight into movement for Idoneth Deepkin, and we'll come right, guys, into the movement phase on turn 1 for Idoneth Deepkin. That's what the board is looking like. So unit of Morsar Guard is moved up with the Ishlaen Guard right next to him. King being slightly behind and in between. The Eidolon is right in front of the Tidecaster, and the Turtle is coincidentally leading the charge. The Morsar Guard just behind. And that's pretty much it for movement. Everybody is in literally this one frame. So going into shooting, the turtle is going to shoot my general. Okay, go for it. So 3s to hit.
3 up.
6 shots.
Oh, it's 6?
Yep. And re-roll that because it's slightly cocked, and people on YouTube will complain.
All right. So
re-roll 1s because your Akhelian King is within 12. Actually, hold up. Are you wholly within 12? Gotta remember, wholly within. Wholly within.
it's from which one? This one?
The King.
Yeah.
Okay, definitely not. Never mind. So those 3 are misses, but roll 3 more. It's 3 shots per harpoon launcher.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure actually in the errata they changed it to just 6 shots because people were getting confused.
3 more.
2 hits.
And then
3
3 wound.
1 wound. Alright, so Keeper of Secrets in the new book, I believe, is a 4-up save. If I can find it. Yep, just a straight up 4-up save. Alright, so on a 4. Nope, so she's going to take 1 wound and drop down to 13.
Jesus.
That's fine for me. And that's it for shooting, right?
Should be.
Alrighty, so I'm going to gain my first depravity point. So I'm going to go ahead and mark that over here. And that's it. I guess you got to break in your new dice somehow. That's pretty bad at first. Alright, so that's it for shooting. Do you... you can't charge anything.
Yeah.
You're just outside of 12 with the turtle, and the Morsar Guard are probably like, I'd say, 16 inches away. So that's it, and we're going to go straight now into turn 1 for Hedonites of Slaanesh, and I will show you guys the hero phase in just a moment. Alright everybody, start of the hero phase. What I'm going to start doing first with magic is I'm going to cast the Progeny of Damnation, so casting value 7 from my general. Goes off on a 9 if you want to try and block it. I heal D3 wounds, so I heal 1 wound.
I'll try.
Okay. You have 2 unbinds for the Eidolon.
Alright, so got to beat a 9. 10.
You do want a 10, alright. So I don't heal that wound. So the next spell I'm going to do with her is just going to be Mystic Shield, and she will throw that onto the Demonettes. That goes off on a 9 as well. Would you like to try and block that?
Yeah, it's 2, right?
Yep.
Alright, I'll try to block it again.
You do want
10.
Wow. Double 9s, double 10s. Alright, how fitting. So that's it for her spells. Next up is going to be the Contorted... Actually, yeah. Yeah, I think I'll do Contorted Epitome. So... Phantasmagoria is 18 inches. Let me have a think, real quick. The Epitome is going to cast Phantasmagoria onto the Leviathan, just barely within 18 inches. That does go off on an 8. You have 1 unbind left, and that's with your Tidecaster if you want to try.
I will try. So, you rolled 8, right?
Yes, you need a 9.
Nope.
No. Okay, I get it this time. So now I take 6 dice from Phantasmagoria, and I roll them, and on a 5 up, the Leviathan drops by 1 bravery, and I think takes a mortal wound. No, just minus 1 of your bravery. Okay. So he's minus 2 to his bravery.
Okay, so he's 5.
Alright, and that's it for the first spell. Next spell she's going to do is, or they're going to do, because there's two females on the mirror there, Overwhelming Acquiescence, so casting value 7. It goes off on an 8. I pick up to D3 enemy units within 24 inches for 3.
Nice.
Ooh, let me measure. Alright guys, so my target selection for Acquiescence, this makes me have the ability to reroll hit rolls of 1s for attacks that target those units until my next hero phase. So my target selection is going to be the Leviathan, the unit of Morsar Guard, and that unit of Morsar Guard. So all 3 of those are highlighted by Acquiescence. So basically, as per the description, you're enveloped in an arcane haze of dreams and unattainable desires that for some reason make me really want to like hit you a little bit better. So that's it for the second spell on her. So moving on to Shilaxi Helbane. Her spell from the lore is Soul Slice Shards. That's really hard to say. Soul Slice Shards. And real quick, I'm going to do her first spell. So her first spell is Refined Senses on a casting value of 4. It does go off on an 8, so Refined Senses allows her to reroll hit rolls for attacks made by the caster target an enemy hero, and I can reroll save rolls for attacks made by heroes that target her. So lots of rerolls. Her Soul Slice Shards now, I believe, casting value 5. No, it failed. Dang it. So that was the one I really wanted to go off, because that just wasted Phantasmagoria from the mirror. Well, those things happen all the time. So that's her last spell. So the last Keeper of Secrets, their spell is Hysterical Frenzy. Wholly within 18 inches of the caster, so that's not even going to be able to happen. And her other spells are Arcane Bolt and all that stuff. And I'm not even going to use Arcane Bolt because there's really, I don't think I'm even within 18 of the Leviathan. And that's pretty much it. So you blocked both her spells. She failed her spell, one of her 2 spells, and she can't cast. Ooh, that's not as good as I was hoping for. So we're going to go straight now into movement. I do believe that is the end of the hero phase, and I don't think there's anything else I need to do right now. If there is, I'll find it and I'll do it off camera, and we'll go straight into movement. Step back, I totally forgot, but my artifact on my general, I rolled the dice, I rolled a 5, so I got 1 command point, and then my battalion, I rolled a 3, which is below the number of heroes I have in my battalion that are active on the board, so I got an additional command point, so I'm up to 6. Now, that's the end of the hero phase. Alright everybody, into the movement phase on turn 1 for Hedonites of Slaanesh. My Keeper of Secrets is the general moved up over here on the left with 27 demonettes just behind, which, by the way, I forgot, Battle Shock for them. On a 1, they recover 3 demonettes. So 30 demonettes, I totally forgot. It's been a long time since I played this army, guys, sorry. So, anyways, sorry Heath. So 30 demonettes there. Anyways, the Contorted Epitome is just right here. Not really sure what to do with it right now because I don't want to overcommit and lose it too quickly. Shilaxi is over here staring down a Leviathan. Keeper Secret's kind of doing the same. She could not, since she doesn't have fly, she couldn't move over the ship. She kind of had to go through the middle of it, so hurt her movement a little bit, but that's okay. So we're going to go straight into shooting now. So Shilaxi is going to use her whip on the turtle. She's going to hit on a 3. She hits on a 3 to wound. 1 mortal wound because of delicate precision. So he goes down to 15, I do believe. And that's it for shooting. So now we're going to go into the charge phase. So I'm just going to do it nice and simple. I'm going to go from left to right. So I'm going to go ahead and go with the demonettes first because that's the longer charge. On a 9, let me measure. Everybody, demonettes ending their charge move like so. I would have really preferred to get a 10 or 11, but a 9 is just what I needed to get in. So I'm just barely in there, but that's okay. I can still pile in later. So next up to charge is going to be my general. She's going to charge a whopping 4, but that's really all she needed. Keep her wound tracker with her. And that's it for over here. So next up is going to be Shilaxi. She's going to charge. 3, that's all she needed. Oh, don't poke my models though. And then my Keeper of Secrets over here on the right need a big charge. A big charge on 11. Alright, so let me measure and I'll push her in. Secrets ending her charge like so, charging into the Leviathan and the very beginning of the Eels there. So that's it for the charge phase. So start of the combat phase though, I'll let you do this first. So you get to do your Biovoltaic Blast if you want to.
What does it do?
For your Morsar Guard, the 2 6-man units, basically what they do with the Biovoltaic Blast is you have 6 models, so you pick an enemy unit within 3 inches and you roll 6 dice, and for every 3 up it's a mortal wound, and for every 6 or more it's D3 mortal wounds, but it's a once per battle thing.
Okay.
So basically they would have to do it onto the Keeper, and they would have to do it to either the Keeper or the Demonettes. You can't split them up, you have to do it to one unit.
I'll do this one first onto the Keeper of Secrets.
Alright, so 6 dice.
1, 6. And then
it's a 3 up. So
okay.
3 mortal wounds, and then roll a D3 for that 6.
Alright. 3.
3. So 6 mortal wounds. I believe that drops her down to 6, so drops down to 8, and I get 6 depravity. Alright, this Morsar unit now. How do you want to do this?
I'll do them onto the Demonettes.
Okay.
So 6 dice.
On a 3 up.
All but 1 and 1, 6.
So roll the 6. D3. For 3 more. Wow, so 7 mortal wounds on the Demonette, so that's going to kill 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Now let's just hope they stay dead.
Yeah. And that's that. So, now it is my turn to do shenanigans against you. So, with Hedonites of Slaanesh, I now have access to the Locus of Diversion. So at the end of the charge phase, each friendly Hedonite hero that is within 6 inches of an enemy hero can create a Locus. If they do so, pick one enemy unit that is within 6 inches of the Hedonite hero and roll a dice, adding 2 if that hero is a greater demon. On a 4 up, that unit fights last. So, for her, on a 2+, the Morsar Guard fight last. They do. For Shilaxi, she's going to, I guess, put on the Leviathan. The Leviathan fights last as well, and then the Keeper of Secrets over there, she makes them fight last as well. Alright, so these 3 units fight last. You are eligible to pile in with the Akhelian Guard whenever it comes to your turn to activate after I fight first, and they can fight at least in normal turn order. So that's going to be that. So for combat, I will go ahead and start it off with the Demonettes. So let me pile everybody. So here we go with the Demonettes. 12 of them are piling in and fighting against the Morsar Guard, 3 of them against the Akhelian Guard. So the 12 of them hitting on 4s against the Morsar Guard, and re-rolling 1s because of the Acquiescent spell from the Epitome.
3.
So just 3 1s. Okay. Removing everything that isn't a 4 or higher. That was... I don't remember what that was. Is that a 6?
Last time I saw it was a 3, but this one was like a 2.
That's fine. I accidentally flipped over my thumb and don't remember what it was. So 2 6s generate 2 hits per. And that's that. Alright, so 4s to wound now.
Somehow rolls all 1s.
Please no. Okay, okay, nowhere near as good as I was hoping. But 5 wounds at rend 1 on them. So you go from a 4 up to a 3 up because of cover on turn 1 for Idoneth Deepkin, but then you get -1, so back to a 4 up.
So 5 4-ups?
Yep.
Oh, all but 1.
So 1 guy dies. Oh, not your banner bearer.
Oh, okay.
Remember what I told you? Never kill the banner bearer unless you have to. And then 3 demonettes into the Akhelian guard. I'll include the unit leader's attack into this one because I forgot to do it to the other one. Oops. 4s. Nope, not re-rolling 1s. Alright, and that's it for them. So next up, it goes over to you, so you can pick either your king or your Akhelian guard to fight.
Let's see which one's better in combat.
Alright, we'll let Heath have a king's going next.
Got 3 attacks hitting on 3s. But
re-rolling 1s because he's a Galen.
yes.
3 hits.
3 hits. And 3s to wound.
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
And the rend, that was a pole arm, right?
Yep, so
it's
rend
rend
2.
2. So roll the damage. I don't get a save.
Alright, so D3 apiece. So one does 1 damage, other one does 1 damage.
So 2 girls.
Boop. Boop. The next is the Deep Mare's Fangjawn Talons. So it's 3 attacks. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. 2. Wounding on 3. Nope.
Okay, and then the tail, I think.
Yep. 3 attacks. Wounding on hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s.
All hit.
All hit. Yeah. And then we got wounding on 3s. 6, 4.
Just telling you now, they're going to get really annoyed that you're switching out dice constantly. So 2 wounds.
Yep.
Any rend on the tails?
No rend.
Okay. Saving none, so just 2 die. Alright, so that's it for the king, so back over to me. Right, guys. Next up in the combat phase, using excess of violence, I'm selecting the unit of demonettes to be selected to fight again. So here they go again, rinsing and repeating. So 10 of them attacking the Meixsell guard, hitting on 4s, and re-rolling 1s here against them because of acquiescence. There is a cat outside meowing in case you guys hear. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4 6s, and all the 3s are, or worse, are misses. That's a pretty good amount of hits. So that's 1 extra hit per, because I'm less than 20 models now. And now this all wounds on 4s. So on the Meixsell guard, that is 8, 11 at rend 1. So 4 up save.
So 11 4 up. So
yep.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So each 4 wounds apiece, right?
Yep.
So 1 and 1's left at 1 wound.
Yep. That's your prince. Are you sure you want to do that?
Oh yeah, that's the 2.
So right now, my recommendations are just regular guys, and then the conch shell, because the shell has no more use being in your face. You don't need to re-roll charges.
So 1,
and then the last regular guy just goes down to 1. All right. And then the other demonettes into the Ishlangards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hitting on 4s. No rerolls here. Alright, and a bunch of 6s this time. That's what I'm looking for. So 5 extra hits. And this wounds the Ishlanguard on 4s. No rerolls. That's 4, 8, 9 wounds, and you ignore rend. So just a 3 up save because of cover for you.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Said 3 up, right?
Yep.
1.
There you go. Take a wound.
It was on these guys, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's it for me again. So back over to you. The only eligible unit you can fight with is your Ishlanguard. So you might as well go right in with them.
Yeah. One on him. Then Ishlanguard.
And I'm going to get ready.
Alright, so
You have Hell Sabers, and then Eel Bites, and then Eel Tails.
So I'll first start out with the Hellblades. 3 attacks, hitting on 3s.
3 attacks per guy.
So that's 1.
And 1 more attack for the Prince.
2. And this one should have 4.
So missing 1. That, you get to reroll it actually, because the king.
Yep.
Alright. So all hit, and you wound on 3s.
Wound on 3s. Hey. All but 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
Alright, so 8 5-up armor saves. Saving 2, taking 6. So 6 demonettes die. Go ahead and just start rolling the eel bites.
Alright, so 1 attack each, so that's 3. So 3 ups. 2 hit. Reroll 1s for king, right? Or is that just
yes?
One?
3 hits.
All 3 hits. And 3s to wound. All 3 wound.
D3 damage each, so 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 demonettes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the tails. 3d3 tail attacks.
So 3d3. That's 3, 6, 7, 8. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3s. And then reroll 1s for the king. Alright, so 6 attacks, or 6 hits. And wounding on 3s.
3. 5 ups. Saved all but 1. So 1 Gurley dies. And that's that. So now my turn to select a unit. I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm just going to go ahead and select Shilaxi. I'm going to roll a dice now for the Living Whip for the start of the combat phase for her. So on a 3 up, I pick a melee weapon on that turtle. I'm going to pick his mouth and make a -1 to hit with it. So now she's just going to swing. So 1 attack with the Soul Piercer, so a 2 to hit. Hits. And I need a 2 to wound. It wounds. Rend is 3. So you got a 6-up save on him.
1 6 up.
Yep.
Come on, come on. 3.
So D6 damage.
1.
course.
Down to
For
14.
one. And this is why I think Shilaxi can be good and can be garbage at the same time. One attack. Which if I would have rolled a 6 to hit, sure, I would have gotten more hits. But, yeah, that's playing a lot with odds. So we're going to have 2 attacks with Impaling Claws now hitting him, hitting on 3s. Ooh, there we go. And 3s to wound. I don't get to reroll wound rolls of any kind, I don't think. So 2 at -2 on him, so you get a 5-up.
So 2 5-ups. Nope.
Both go through, so that's 10 damage.
It's down to 4
5
wounds.
each. Alright, so...
I think the 4 so close to the 14.
So 11 depravity points for me. That pushes me to 19.
You need some more dice.
No, I got it. So 19. And that's it for her. So you don't got anything to fight. Well, you do got things to fight, and now they fight last, so it just goes back to me. I'm going to use my other command ability from my Keeper of Secrets over here to make Shilaxi pile in and fight one more time. So
Jesus.
I go down to 4 command points. And once again, so Soul Piercer hitting on 2s. I hit, needing a 2 to wound. And 2 attacks with Impaling Claws. Both hit, 3s to wound. That's 10 mortal wounds. Because 6s are delicate precision.
Oh wait, it had Mystic Shield. Did that help at all?
It could have, because you could have re-rolled 1s for saves.
Yeah,
I don't
think
remember
he
if you rolled
re-rolled
any 1s. I wasn't paying attention to your
he
rolls.
did. He's super dead.
Yeah, he's super dead. So I get 3 more depravity, because I don't get the last wound off of him, because he dies. So...
If I can get him without breaking anything.
Please don't. That's my prized model. And Shilaxi kills him, and that's good. That's I like it. I take back everything I ever said about you, Shilaxi. So that's it. So back over to me again, because you don't have anything that can fight yet.
Yet.
I'm going to have that Keeper of Secrets pile in and engage. So boom, and she's just going to swing right into your eels. Oh, wrong way. I keep forgetting Shilaxi is for some reason behind the Keeper of Secrets in the book. So we're going to do 1 attack with the hand, hitting on a 2. That's 2 hits. 1 wound, -1 on him. So a 4-up.
4-up.
1 damage.
So 1 is 2. 3 wounds, right? They're 4 wounds apiece.
Yep. So her elegant greatsword is going to hit on trees. Rerolling 1s because of acquiescence. And that's 2 6s creating more hits. And this is going to be 3s to wound. All wound, and that's 2 mortal wounds. And this is 5 at rend 1. So 4-up save.
So the 2 mortal automatically go on the already wounded one, right?
Yeah, so he goes down to 1.
I'll just put it next to him. Then how many saves?
5.
5?
At rend 1, which makes you a 4-up.
So,
Because you still have cover on turn 1. So 4 go through, so that's 8 damage.
8 damage, so that's 1. That's him.
And 7, so 4 onto one guy kills him, and 3 onto another guy. You can kill the conch shell, it's not important.
And then 1 has 1 left. I'll put on the back guy.
Yep. And that's 9 depravity for that.
Jesus.
Alright, and then next up is her Impaling Claws. So 2 attacks hitting on 3s. 1 hit, and that's going to wound on 3s. 1 wound, but it's a 6, so delicate precision, so 5 mortal wounds. So it kills the banner bearer, and it kills 1 guy outright. So there
I didn't even
goes.
realize it was the band of bear I was putting the wound on.
It's 3 more depravity for me. And that's it for her. The things you're eligible to fight with still fight last, so back over to me.
There's still stuff you can fight with?
Her. So, I really want to check the wording on this. I don't know if it works like this, so bear with me, guys. Using excess of violence command ability on my Keeper of Secrets over there dropped me down to 3 command points, making her make herself pile in and fight again. Because I can. So, Sinister's Hand hitting on a 2-up. Acquiescence. Nope. And I believe I have 4 attacks with the Great Sword. Or no, wait, I was wounded this whole time. Oops. I think I did too many attacks. Oh, you would have taken 4 more wounds instead of 5. We'll figure it out here. So, 3 attacks here, hitting on 3s. Acquiescence. Extra hit. 3s to wound. 2 fails. This is 2 mortal wounds, and this is 2 damage at rend 1.
2 damage at rend 1?
Yep, so just roll 1 dice on a 4-up.
Okay.
So 4 damage in total from the, including the mortal wounds. That just kills that guy. And then 2 attacks from Impaling Claws, hitting on 3s. And Acquiescence. Okay. So 1 hit. This is going to wound on a 3. Nope. And you survive from her. Okay. That is it for her. So back over to me, because I'm still eligible to fight, and the only unit you have eligible to fight against her is fighting last. So she is going to go ahead and fight real quick into your Morsar Guard. So she has 13 wounds, so she's pretty much unwounded in terms of damage tables. So I'm going to do Sinister's Hand, Acquiescence. That hits. 3s to wound. No. And then 4 attacks of the Elegant Greatsword. Rerolling 1s. Okay. 3s to wound. 2 at just 2 4-up saves for you.
2 4-ups. Yay!
You're fine. And then 2 attacks with Impaling Claws, hitting on 3s. Extra hit. Ooh. So that's going to be 1 at Rend 2, so you have a 5-up save.
5-up. 6.
Alright. So that's going to be over to you now. You can fight with that Morsar Guard unit.
Finally.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and I'll attack... I'll attack your general. So pile in.
So 2 of them can reach, and then you had to check weapon ranges and measure and all that stuff. So we'll let Heath do that. These Morsar Guard are going to pile in and engage. So he's using all the spears and all the tails attacks going into the demonettes, as well as all the mouths, except for this one. The Banner Bearer's mouth attack on the eel is going to go into my general.
And then that's 2 attacks each, so that's what, 4, so that's 8. 3-ups. Re-rolling 1s because they're next to the king. And that's 1, 2, 3, 6 hits. 3-ups to wound.
Ooh.
3 wounds. No rend.
Ooh, that's 3 demonettes. I also forgot that your Enclave is Foythan, so you reroll wound rolls of 1 for your mount attacks. This is what happens when I'm trying to remember so much at one time. So that was all your spears. So go ahead and do the mouths. So do the one under the general real quick.
Alright, 1 attack, 3-up.
Hit.
6. 3-up.
Wounds. Not saved.
D3.
For 2. Down to 11. I get 2 more depravity. Okay, so do the...
Now I'll do the Maws into the Demonettes then.
Yep.
So that's 3 Maws. 3 up. That's 2. 3 up. 2.
Saved 1, failed 1.
And then it's D3 damage.
2. So 2 more demonettes.
And then the tails get
D3 attacks each.
So 4 D3?
3. Yeah, 43 actually.
Okay.
You're right.
4 D3, so that's 3, 4,
5, 6,
5,
7, 8.
6, 7, 8. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Hitting on 3. Rerolling 1s for the king. Ooh.
That's 4 hits. 3 up to wound.
Reroll 1s for Foythan Enclave. Alright, so 4 attacks. Hitting me, I need 5 ups to save. Oh no, the demonettes get wiped out. I was hoping to at least keep the standard bearer alive, because then I could bring back a few demonettes. And that's it for you?
I still have them, right?
Yeah.
And him, that's still more Sargon.
My question that I want errated is, even though now you're last to fight and it goes to you and you start fighting and I'm technically done, if I have nothing else to fight with and you fight and then you just go to fight next, would it technically revert to my turn and I would get to use my command ability even though I can't select them to fight, if that makes sense? Because, like, she fights, you fight, I can't fight again, so you would select, like, a second unit to pile in and fight her, but I wonder if it would technically go back to me, even though I can't fight anybody, still, as per the rules, but then go back to you if I don't have anybody. I kind of want them to clear that up.
Yeah.
If you guys on YouTube kind of know what I'm saying, like, say, if the king was here, and I fought them, and then it goes to Heath's turn and he fights here, would he be able to just attack with the king outright and I wouldn't get to use my command ability? Or would it come back to my turn and I'd have to verbally state, oh, I don't have anything to fight with, and then it goes to Heath and he fights with the king? If that makes sense. I don't know if that even makes sense for me explaining it, but whatever. So yeah, you're 1 Lokian prince on the Morsar guard.
Oh, I don't think we did the extra attack.
You killed them anyways.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Alright, then he has 2 attacks with his, right? 2?
He has 3.
3?
He gets an extra attack with a spear.
Okay. Oh yeah, because he has 2 attacks with the spear and then 1 additional. So,
For being a
3
prince.
ups. And I don't believe he gets a reroll from the king.
No, he's too far.
No reroll, but that's 2. So 3 up again. But does he get the reroll on the wounds for being...
Only the mounts and
Okay.
Foythan, not the riders.
Yeah. Alright, 1 wound.
Not saved on my big chick over here, so she goes down to 7.
Alright, and then the Fanged Maw. That's 1 attack.
Yes.
Doesn't get to reroll on hits for being.
Yeah.
Alright, and then we get the tail, so D3 attacks. 1. 3 up to hit.
Hits.
3. 3 up to wound. Hit. Wounds.
Not saved.
And 1 more.
So that's 2 depravity. I need to notate, and that's it for him.
Yep, that should be...
That's it for everybody. So let me double check at the depravity chart, and I'll be right back. At the end of the turn, I may have missed out on some depravity just because it was kind of chaotic trying to remember both armies' rules at the same exact time. But I got 41 depravity points at the end of turn 1 for Heath. So let's do Battle Shock now. So I'm completely dead where I needed to take Battle Shock. So you need to take Battle Shock on him.
Alright, so it's a 6, so I don't know.
Just roll it.
2.
2. So you lost 5 guys. I think you're fine though, because the Eidolon.
Yeah.
You get +2 or +3 bravery.
Plus, I think it's +3.
Let's check it real quick.
See, yeah, add 3 bravery.
Yeah, you're fine then. Because you lost 5 guys, and a 2 would have made that a 7. If you were to rolled a 4 or more, he would have ran.
Oh.
So he sticks around, so then these guys, actually, you can't even fail because the Eidolon's still there.
6.
Ooh,
Oh, shit.
you're fine.
Okay.
So, ooh, I don't know though. That's still 6 +2. No, you're still fine.
Yep,
You
I
lost
beat
2.
about 1.
Yep. So that's it for turn 1 for Hedonites of Slaanesh. So overall, that was a pretty big hit. I killed the turtle, 5 out of 6 of the Morsar guard over there, and 2 out of 6 of the Morsar guard over here. So the demonettes, I kind of piled them in incorrectly because I was trying to fit through this little gap. So I didn't maximize the unit efficiency of the 30 demonettes, I'll admit that. But I should have been able to do a lot better with them. That's my bad, but it is what it is. So at the end of the turn, I control my objective still. My 20 demonettes are just hanging out over there. And let's do turn initiative. I get a 4. You get a 2. So I'm going to take the double turn, and I'm going to jump straight in my hero phase. So me and Heath are going to take a quick break real quick so we can have a breather, and I'll roll straight into start of turn 2 for Hedonites of Slaanesh. For the Invaders host, I'm going to roll for Escalating Havoc. I have 3 of my units wholly within Heath's territory, so I get D6 depravity points instead of D3 for 3. So I'll just notate that over here on D4. And actually, I'm just going to notate that on my D20. So that's that. Next up, I'm going to use the Rod of Misrule artifact on the Keeper's Secrets is still alive. So on a 1, you get a command point. On a 2 or more, I get 1. On a 6, I get D3. I get 1. So I go up to 5 because I get 1 at the start of turn 2. And then my battalion, I get 1 more command point for rolling equal to or below the number of heroes I have. 6. And that's that.
Stop making me want to play Slaanesh now.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's mainly because I don't want to have to put together such delicate fucking models.
Yeah, the demonettes are a little pain if you got sausage fingers. So, not that bad though. The older models are typically a lot easier to assemble than the newer stuff. Even Shilaxi, she was actually really easy to assemble. It was a nice model to work with. So spell lore time. I'm gonna go ahead and just start from left to right. So my Keeper of Secrets, that is my general. She is going to go ahead and cast the Progeny of Damnation, I think. No, I can't because I'm not wounded. So she's just going to go ahead and cast... I'm going to skip her. I'm going to go to Shilaxi. So Shilaxi is going to go ahead and cast... Not Shilaxi, the Epitome. I don't know why I was thinking Shilaxi. So the Epitome of Slaanesh is going to cast Phantasmagoria. And she is going to cast that on, I believe, a 7, which I get to re-roll. I'm going to re-roll it. I get it on a 10 if you'd like to try and block with your Eidolon.
I would. So, beat it on a 10?
Yep. Need an 11. No. I believe you can re-roll it. Check your rule for energies.
Reroll 1 casting roll for this model in each of your hero
Okay,
phases.
not unbinding. Okay, just want to make sure. So I get that off. So Phantasmagoria, picking any unit within 18. I'm going to pick these Morsar Guard right here.
Alright.
So 6 dice on a 5 up, they lose 1 point of bravery. So they lose 1 point. So they go down to bravery 5. And her second spell is going to be Overwhelming Acquiescence. Goes off on an 8 if you want to try and block.
Because he can block 2.
Yes.
Okay. So beat a 8. Nope.
Got it. So D3 units. 3. So I'm going to just go ahead and pick your Eidolon. Actually, no. I'm going to pick the Morsar Guard, your King, and the Ishlean Guards all to have Acquiescence thrown onto them.
I think it's the other way around. These are Islam.
Yeah, that's what I meant. So all of them are going to have rerolls of 1s to hit against them from me. And that's it for the second spell in the Epitome. Next up, Shilaxi is going to go ahead and cast Soul Slice Shards onto the Morsar Guard. So, Soul Slice is cast value 5. Fails again. And her next spell is just going to be her unique spell, which is on a 4. That goes off. You want to try and block it with
the Tide Caller?
Yep.
Yep. So it was a 6.
Yep.
No.
So she basically, let me reread it. So Refined Senses, she gets to reroll hit rolls for attacks made against heroes, and she can reroll save rolls from attacks made by heroes against her. So that's it for Shilaxi. Next up, I'm going to do my general here. So we're going to go ahead and cast her unique spell to her, which is, well, to Keepers of Secrets, which is Cacophonic Choir. So casting value is 6. Failed, and her next spell is just going to be Mystic Shield under herself. That goes off on a 12. So she rerolls save rolls of 1s. And that's it. So next, Keeper of Secrets. She is going to go ahead and cast Hysterical Frenzy. Could you measure if they're within 18 of her, please? Of her.
Yeah.
Okay. So she's going to try and use Hysterical Frenzy on them. Cast value 7. Goes off on a 10. So I'm going to roll 4 dice here, and on a 6 they take D3 mortal wounds. Yes, take D3 for 3. So takes 1 and dies, and another guy takes 2, and that gives me 2 more depravity for a total of 5 in the hero phase so far.
Then 1 takes 2.
Yeah.
So he's down to 2.
And then her next spell is just going to be Arcane Bolt, and she's just going to fling that into the Morsar Guard, or the Ishlean Guard right there. That goes off, and they take 1 mortal wound. So the guy in the middle just dies. No. Ishlean Guard. Kill him. I don't get a depravity because that final wound is the one that killed him. And that's it for magic, I do believe. Pretty sure that's all of it. So we're going to go straight now into movement, and I think there's a few things I missed in the hero phase. I'll go back and do that off camera, and we'll go straight into movement. Alright, everybody, into the movement phase on turn 2 for Hedonites of Slaanesh. I went ahead and used summoning for depravity points, so I spent 36 of them to summon 2 units of 3 fiends. So 1 unit here, another unit here. So they both arrived wholly within 12 inches of the Fane of Slaanesh. So now I roll 2d3 to get more depravity points. So I get 4 depravity points for that. Or 3 depravity points, sorry. And that's going to be that. So moving into shooting. Shooting with Shilaxi. She has to shoot the Ishlean Guard because they're the closest. Hits. Does not wound. And that's it for shooting. So we're going to go straight now into the charge phase. So I'm going to charge with Shilaxi. She makes it on a 5. So she's just going to do like so. I'm going to charge these fiends. Oh, on a 9 they make it somewhere. And they're charged like so, heading towards the Ishlean Guard. Next up, these fiends. They need a 10 to reach those Morsar Guard. They do not on double 1s. They would have failed anyways. So that's it for the charge phase. So at the start of the combat phase, I'm going to go ahead and use my Locus of Diversion. So for my Keeper of Secrets, that is my general, I will go ahead and pick the Akhelian King. Yeah, he'll go ahead and pick the... No. She'll go ahead and pick the Morsar Guard and make them fight last. Yep, they do. Shilaxi, she will go ahead and select the Eidolon, make him fight last. Yes. And my Keeper of Secrets, she will create a Locust to make him fight last. He does. So that's that. So the King, the Eidolon, and him. At the start of the combat phase, also Shilaxi is going to select the Eidolon to be her target of everything. So I do believe that rule is called the Killing Stroke. So I pick one enemy hero within 3 inches. If you do so, all attacks made by this model in combat phase must target that model, but the damage characteristic of Soul Piercer becomes 6 instead of D6. So now we're going to do combat. So I'm going to have the Keeper of Secrets, that is my general, go straight into the Morsar Guard. So she is going to swing first with the Sinistrous Hand, hitting on 3. She hits. She wounds. 1 save at -1, so you have a 5-up save now. No more cover. Okay. And she's going to have 4 attacks with the Greatsword, hitting on 3s. And 3s to wound. That's 2 mortal wounds and then 2 damage at rend 1, so you need a 5-up save.
Which one was this on again?
On the Morsar Guard.
Alright, so that was 2 mortal?
Yep. So the conch shell dies and then you need a 5-up save.
Got it.
Save. Alright, 2 attacks of Impaling Claws on 3s. Rerolling 1s for Acquiescence put onto them. Oh no, I still missed. 3s to wound. Oh man, that's it for her. So over to you to select somebody to fight. So you can select the Akhelian Guard, and that's it that can fight for you first.
I'll pile them in.
To the Fiends.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, some of them aren't glued down to their saddles, so you gotta be careful.
Alright.
So that should be, I believe, 3 attacks apiece, and then, oh, your unit leader's dead, I just noticed. Yeah, so 3 attacks apiece.
Slam, 3 attacks, so that's
So 6 attacks hitting on 3s against the Fiends. Hitting on 4s, because they're -1 to hit, actually. Right? That's still a thing in this book?
Yeah, I think you cast a spell on them.
No, it's just Fiends.
Support Musk. Yeah.
-1 to hit with melee weapons.
So 4-ups. Rerolling 1s because King.
Yep. Good, that helped.
That's 4 hits. And then just 3-ups to wound.
Yep.
1
1 on Fiends. Saved.
Alright.
And then you've got your bites and your tails.
Yeah, I'm also 3 or 2.
2 attacks. Hitting on 3s. 4s actually, sorry.
4s. Both hit.
Dang, that -1's not helping.
And 3 up to wound. Both wound.
Failed both.
D3 each. That's 3, 5.
I do believe Fiends are 4 each. Yep, so 1 dies and 1 takes a wound.
And then the tails, so that's 2d3 attacks. So 3.
Okay.
4 up.
And reroll 1s to wound for
All 3 hit. For them being mounts. With that,
yeah, 1s to wound, but rerolling 1s to hit because of the King.
yeah. 1s to hit because King, then
Yeah.
1s to wound because...
The mounts from the Enclave.
Then 3 up to wound.
Okay.
All three.
Saved one, take two. Going down to 2 or 1 on this guy. And that's it for the Akhelian guard. So back over to me. I'm going to use my command ability on my Keeper of Secrets, going down to 5 command points, to make my Keeper of Secrets as my general pile in and re-engage. Or be selected to fight once again. Specific wording. So 2 to hit with a Sinister's Hand. Acquiescence. Hits and generates an extra attack. 1 wound, which is a mortal wound actually, because 6 is to wound. So dropping guy down to 3.
Which one?
On the Meixsell guard.
Okay.
4 attacks to the Greatsword. Missing 2. Wounding on Breeze. Oof! And 2 attacks to Impaling Claws. Extra hit. Wow. But that's 5 mortal wounds.
So that's
Enough to kill him
3.
and drop 2 on the last guy. And that's it for her command ability. I think I'm doing this wrong, but I want to wait for an errata. So that would be your turn. You can't fight because everything that you can fight with is going last. Back over to me. I'm going to fight with Shilaxi versus your...
Oh, it's not Shilaxi, remember? It's the Depraved or whatever?
No, Shilaxi's actually going to fight.
Alright.
Yeah. So Shilaxi is going to fight against the Eidolon. Almost forgot his name. So there's no monster, so I'm not going to use the whip. So 2s to hit with Soul Piercer. Hits. And this wounds on 2s. 2. So 1 wound, rend is 3 on the Eidolon.
Eidolon is 3 up, so 4 up?
It's -3.
-3? Okay.
So
6 up.
6
1.
damage.
6 damage, Eidolon is 12.
So 2 attacks with Impaling Claws. Both hit, 1 extra hit coming in. And 3s to wound. 3 wounds, 1 of which is a mortal, and that's 5 mortal wounds, and then 2 saves at -2 on you.
Alright, so he's at just 1.
And 2 saves on that 5 up.
Nope.
And he dies. Well, that's the fastest I've ever seen the Eidolon die. Wow. I'm actually very impressed with how Shilaxi's doing. So that's what I was kind of always saying to people online when I first saw it. I was like, I'm not impressed. I'll have to get my hands on the book and actually play to see how they perform. Because everything on paper looks worse or looks better than it is. That's always how it is. So back over to you. Back over to me. Keeper. I'm going to do the Keeper against... Actually, I'm going to select... I'm going to use my command ability on that Keeper. Going down to 4 command points. And making Shilaxi fight again because there's an enemy unit within 3. And she's going to target the Akhelian guard. So she's going to swing with Soul Piercer, hitting them on 2s. Hits. Wounds on 2s. Wounds. You ignore rend, so it's just a straight up 4 up save right now.
Straight up 4 up.
Ooh, save. That would have been D6 damage. So 2 attacks now from Impaling Claws.
Oh no, when you roll, roll
hit.
a 1.
Yeah, 3s to hit. Or 3s to wound, sorry. 2 wounds. Rend does not matter, so 4 up saves.
So 2 4-ups?
Yep.
So
5 damage. So 1 guy dies and 1 guy goes down to 3.
On these guys.
Yeah, remove the conch shell.
That one.
And the banner bearer goes down to 3. And that's it for Shilaxi. back over to you. Still going last. Back over to me. I'm going to pile in with the Fiends, but I'm not going to pile in with the second one because I'm going to drag you into range with your King, and I don't want your King fighting. So the Fiend there is going to swing on the last remaining Akhelian Guard. The Fiend has 4 attacks with Deadly Pincers. It is the leader. Yeah, it gets 1 more attack. So 5 attacks with Deadly Pincers on 3s. Wow, 3 extra hits. So basically all hit. And 3s to wound. So that's...
I think you rolled a 2 on that one.
I know, but I picked it up anyways because it's an extra hit.
True.
Rather than grab a whole new dice.
Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. That's 6 at -1. Because you're Akhelian, you ignore Ren, so 6 4-up saves.
2, 6 4-ups.
Wow.
Failed 3.
That was still pretty good. So 3 go through, so 1 damage each, and that's it for Akhelian Guard. They die. And still going last. And my Keeper of Secrets will fight the last remaining Meixsell Guard over there. So that Keeper will go with her Sinistrous Hand, hitting on a 3. Extra hit. 1 mortal wound and 1 wound at -1. So you get a 5-up save on that Meixsell Guard all the way over there.
So it's just 1 wound on him, so is that 3?
Yeah, he goes down to 3.
And then 1 save of 4-up?
5-up, because -1. Alright, going down to 2 on him. And also, I have not been keeping up with Depravity because I honestly don't think there's a point. Yeah. Anyways, so Elegant Greatblade now, hitting on 3s. 4 attacks still? 3 attacks? 3 attacks. Ooh, 2 extra hits. A bunch of fails. 2 at -1, so 5-up saves. So go through. It's 2 damage each, so 4 damage. He dies. And that's it. So your Meixsell Guard there can pile in and fight my general now because he's still alive.
Hmm? Oh.
This guy.
Yeah. Then he's just regular Meixsell Guard. Oh, this one is the one that gets 3 attacks, right?
Yes. 3 attacks to your Volt Spear.
Did he get the minus to hit?
No, you got Acquiescence put on you, which makes me reroll ones against you. So you got 3s to hit.
3s to hit. Reroll 1s because King. Oh, 2 hits. And then wounding on 3s. Nope.
Heads here, everybody, behind me on my left shoulder.
What's up?
Magickin player that I debuted the Fleshier Quartz Battle Tome. You need to bring your Magickin in, and we need to do a Slaanesh and Magickin versus 2 other people.
Yep, eventually.
Bring your Khorne in, too. Go all out.
Why not?
And we just need a Tzeentch player.
Alright, 3 on 1. Or 1. Oh, it's just 1 attack now. Never mind.
Yeah, just 1 bite.
My bad.
I am here to help.
Reroll 1s for King. Nope. And then
It's okay. It's because it's your first game with these dice. That's what it is.
Then D3. 2. So 2 attacks with the tail. 3 up. Both hit. 3 up to wound. Both wound.
4 ups. Fail 1, so go down to 13 on Big Chica. And that's going to be it. Well, I shouldn't even put wounds because Sinister's Hand goes off because she killed something and she heals the wound she took. that Keeper's Secret, she's going to heal D3 for her Sinister's Hand because she killed that Meixsell guard. She heals 1. So she goes up to 9 wounds remaining. If I could find the 9. That's because it's a D8. I'm retarded. So,
That's a D10.
I'll find it later.
What are you looking for?
That works. There we go. 9. And that's it.
You could have used the D10.
So, don't make me look stupid in front of the subscribers. Let's do Battle Shock real quick. So, on my Fiends, I don't remember if they're Bravery 10. They are, okay, they're fine. So, you need one on your Meixsell guard?
They're Bravery 5.
Yeah. I still think you're okay. Because you lost 3. Yeah, you're fine. That's Bravery 4 is what it adds up to. Alright, and that's it. So, going into turn 2 for you. I'll give Heath a moment to breathe, and I'll advise him what I think he should do. Turn 2 for Idoneth Deepkin. Tidecaster. Arcane Duration.
Yeah. 3 units versus that. Alright, I'm gonna try to cast Arcane Corrosion. English. Cast on a 6. I got it. You wanna deny it?
I'm gonna try and block it with my Epitome because I can reroll it.
There was a 10. Yeah. What?
Dang it.
Dang it, Bobby. And that's the closest enemy model I can see.
So, 1 mortal wound?
1 mortal wound.
Alright, so down to 13 in the movement phase and shooting phase, and going into the charge phase. The king is going to charge Shilaxi. I already issued a challenge for no reason because he's charging anyways. I just felt better about myself.
Alright, looks like we got, what, 2 inches? 3 maybe?
You need 3, technically.
You need 3. That's over 3.
I'm going to select him as Shilaxi's target because why not, obviously. So, real quick, Locus of Diversion. You fight last.
Son of a...
And then the Keeper's Secret's going to do that to Meixsell guard. Oh, he gets to fight normally, so you get to fight with him if you want.
Alright. Yeah, I'll fight with him then.
Okay.
So, because he's the leader, he gets 3 attacks with his spear. Does he have the minus to him still?
No, he doesn't have any minuses.
Okay, so it's 3 up. 2, does he... Oh, that's not 1, obviously. 3 up. Both wound.
Save 1, failed 1. I don't remember if I cast Mystic Shield on her. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. Who cares? I'll grab another dice later. So down to 13.
Alright, now it's the maw. 3 up. Nope.
And D3 attacks with the tail. 1.
3 up.
Alright, back over to me. Shilaxi Helbane. So targeting the king. Hitting on a 2 with Soul Piercer. Hits. Wounds on a 3. Or 2. Wounds, rend is 3, and you go to a 6-up save.
Just 1 6 up?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
6 damage. So you go down to 3. Because your trait gives you +2. And then, Impaling Claws, 2 attacks hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1 says Acquiescence on the king. Oh! No, actually no Acquiescence, because I didn't put it on him last time. So that hits. This is a 3 wounds. That wounds. Rend is 2. So 5 up. Ooh, he's alive. Back over to me, because the Fiends can fight next and you're fighting last. I'm going to use my Keeper's Secret's command ability to make Shilaxi pile in and attack again. So, Soul Piercer. Hits. Wounds. -3, so you need a 6 up. Woo! 2 attacks with the claws, both hit. He's dead. 5 mortal wounds. Because delicate precision.
We try
Goodbye, my
best,
king.
but you don't succeed.
And back over to me. Keeper's Secrets will attack with their sword. Acquiescence. Okay, so 2 hits. 2 wounds on him. -1 makes him a 5-up save.
2 5-ups.
And he dies. 2
Yeah.
wounds each.
God, the Tide Caller's just in the corners like,
In the fetal position.
just sitting right on the point.
Okay, that's it. So all Heath has left is the Tidecaster. She's hiding on the objective. So roll off for turn 3.
Okay.
Hey, Arcane Corrasion. Do it.
Arcane Corrasion right into the demon thing. So it was a 6, right?
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. You gonna deny it?
Might as well with her. I do want a 9.
And
How many points do you have, Heath? For objective?
This is Knife to the Heart,
Oh.
so it's just whoever controls them.
movement.
You just gonna run away?
Run away! And shooting, charge, battle shock, all that. Your turn.
My guys. Shilaxi Helbane chasing down the Tidecaller, so Living Whip. Hits. Wounds. -1, so you got no save. So you just take... Well, you ignore it because Tidecallers are like that. So you ignore the first wound you take every turn.
Okay.
Or phase, I think. Turn. Doesn't matter. So we're going straight into charging. 4, that's all she needed. Here we go. Shilaxi's going to select the priest here to be her...
Tide Caller.
Yeah, the Tidecaller to be her her designated target. So hitting on 2s. Hits. Wounds. Rend is 3. 6 damage.
No save.
No save.
Yeah. That'd do something.
Goodbye, Tidecaller.
When you try your best, but you don't succeed.
Everybody in the comments section, press F to pay respects. And that's it. So, that's the end of the battle. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you're an Idoneth Deepkin fan,
Sorry.
that was probably really painful. But if you're a Slaanesh fan, you are probably...
Also in pain.
In the right way, though. Hey! Alright, so that's it, guys. I'm really impressed with the new Battle Tome. I'm very impressed with Shilaxi Helbane. And overall, that was pretty solid performance for me. It was really the double turn that hurt you really bad.
Yeah.
Because on turn 2 you could have retreated and charged, and that would have helped you a lot if I wouldn't have double turned you. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will see you guys in the next video.